honestly, we're just cleaning all the CBD out of the plant matter right now.
What do we have putting into it?
Ethanol, but going into this one first, and then cycling through, and then coming back into the other one, recycling it, washing it again, and then washing it again, and then actually wringing it out, as like you like to say. You know what I mean? All by just the pressure, and then it goes gravity fed right up into the reserves. Pretty simple, right? It's super.
Pretty cold though for just throwing some.
So we have a couple components in this closed circuit system. These two black vats are over 20 gallon vats made by Pinnacle. Also, the final tank where we store our distillate. Over here we have a recirculating chiller by Cross International. They're cooling these two units, as noted by these purple lines. They're only keeping the system cool using 99% isopropyl alcohol. Over here we have the Solo single freezer unit, and this is where the process begins. We load this with our ethanol for distillation.
2 pounds.
Dry out these take 3/4. What's that? A little over half.
We got almost 7 pounds.
I don't know, ask it at Zach. Hey Zach, can we open that vent?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, leave that vent open.
I got you.
See,
right
he
there.
doesn't insulate nothing. He thinks frost is cool. That's your money wasted. Frost is inefficient. That's why this will never get more than room temp. It forces all that thermal transfer to the inside. You know, something thermodynamics or shit. Since you guys are running this as a non-jacketed tank, what we will technically do is fill this one up with material, do a recirc, and then pump it out the bottom of that, send it over to here. Because right now, that was close. So everything was working on one side. You can isolate or parallel. So now we're ready to roll, okay? We have this valve is open, these two valves are open, and then if these two valves are closed, so that way it will bottom fill the tank up. This is our process flow path. All right, so turn on your pump.
So that's like halfway, I would say. A little over halfway. Yeah, it's flowing beautifully. Let me get them. Hey.
So as you fill these,
Okay.
don't forget that.
How are you looking?
All right, stop.
And look at that. Look at what it looks like in there.
So keep in mind, once you're running, once you touch material with the solvent, you need to be moving.
Yeah, so as soon as possible, correct?
Yep. So now you gotta open this valve.
Okay.
Push
This
that down.
is returning it to there.
Nope.
To that pump,
This
right?
is we're gonna come out the bottom.
Okay.
And come up this line.
Okay.
Now your recirc line is open.
Okay.
Open that.
Now
Shut
it's going back
this.
up here.
All right.
So
now
it's
turn the
circles.
pump on.
Gotcha. Okay. How long? Okay. How long are we doing this for? Just tell your empties or what?
No, it's on a time.
Oh, okay.
But you're taking it out of the place it's going back in.
Okay, there we go. Okay. It's moving.
That's what we want.
Okay. Yeah, it's material.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Okay.
So right now, you see how it's pretty clear?
Yes.
The longer your time goes, the darker it gets. So the volume never changes. It's putting it back in at the same rate as pulling it out. So the volume never changes.
Right. So there's a small.
It's just rinsing through. It's like this. I mean, you can turn this up. I mean,
Okay.
I usually do a 7 to 8 minute recirc. So if you look, right now it's just running one side.
Okay.
It's running just this
Just
vessel.
this side right here.
So
This is
once
closed.
we're at our time limit, now we're gonna send it over to this vessel.
Okay.
So open this. Bam. All right, now shut that.
I'll shut this one up. All right.
So now it's just filling.
Yeah, I know.
So now once this one is full, once
Full
you
or
ran
drain?
this one dry,
Okay.
now you shut this valve and open this valve, and now you're recirculating this tank while you're putting material back in this tank.
Okay.
1, 2, out.
I got
1,
you.
2. While you're recirculating this one, somebody better be putting material in that. If this was in a freezer, you would do both at the same time, send both solvents to this, because then it's storing cold while you put material back in. If this is sitting here, the minute you put a solvent here, it's getting warm.
Heating up. Of course,
Right.
yeah, of course. Okay.
So this way you're doing your 1 soak, 2 soak in here. Done.
Okay, so that's easy then. Okay.
An air hookup. So after you get done doing this transfer, then you just put 10 psi in it. Shut this valve so it doesn't go through the pump, and you barely crack that valve, and it'll just bring it out. And you keep that stuff separate from your bulk 80 that's cold. You'll get 80 to 85% of your ethanol that needs nothing barely. The stuff by the time you start doing this ringing and stuff, it's been in there long enough, you'll start to see green. But we want to separate that from our 80% that doesn't need anything. It's just ready to go to be recovered and distilled. Well, what we want to do is once we get everything cold, take a sample, put it in the freezer. Okay? That'll let us know if we're getting lipids or fats, and if we do, then we need to cut down our recirculation time. So time is everything. Minutes are the difference between yellow and green.
You do that every
Yeah, you
10
do it
minutes?
100 pounds an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we should be at.
But 100 pounds an hour puts you at 1,000 pounds a day. You know how much distillation you need to get through 1,000 pounds?
Right.
So if you did have our evaporator, this would go 1-to-1 with the evaporator. So every gallon you put into this, you're getting back at the same rate.
Yeah.
This is actually 1-to-1. So our bigger unit is 2-to-1. The extract is twice as much alcohol as the evaporator. That's why you run that 12 hours, the evaporator 23. That's continuous feed. This is all you do when you're watching. It's super.